My take is that it is offensive, and the fact that the referral was made to Governor Fubara's supporters proves very clearly that there is bias, because so far there have been two sets of protests. One set clearly supporters of Governor Semilai Fubara, the governor of Rivers State. And then there was another protest supporting the sole administrator, which I find very difficult to use. Now, which one is testing his will? Is it only the supporters of Fubara, which he clearly have stated that is testing his will? So the ones that are supporting him is obviously comfortable with that. Those ones are okay. Rivers women are not women to be intimidated in any way, shape, or form. What is going on in Rivers State, the arguments have gone on since the past 4 weeks, since the declaration of the state of emergency in Rivers State, that it is illegal, that it is unconstitutional, and that the administrator was meant to come here and find, if you like, solution to peace. Now, I don't even know how he can find solution to peace when, one, he is not clearly of the understanding of what's going on in River State and what happened in River State before he came. He is working with what he has been informed with, and he's working with information that he has been fed. When you refer to protesters, women that support Governor Semilai Fubara are testing your will, that's a threat to these women. You are threatening these women. In the Constitution of Nigeria, and allow me to look at this, in the Constitution of Nigeria, in Section 40, the Constitution, 1999 Constitution, Section 40 states very clearly that we are free to assemble and associate, and that we have right of freedom to express ourselves. Now, when you have these rights, nobody has a right to come and take these rights away from you. The discussion or the threat or the warn that is coming from Ibas has made it very clear that he's referring to the supporters of Governor Semilai Fubara. Then, as I said, he is already his mind is already made up. He knows where his support lies. That means that we have a right to then resist, according to the Constitution, our rights to protest. It is our right to protest in any part of Nigeria. I read in the same piece, Rivers protesters testing my will, Ebas warns. Now, in the same place, I have read that he has sweeping powers. Now, those sweeping powers he has, my question is, do they now set aside the 1999 Constitution? Because that is what the impression he is given, that the Constitution is set aside. Therefore, the right to protest is no longer existing for the women of Rivers State. And as long as the Constitution is not set aside, he also said that he has come to reinstate democratic institutions. He is the one that set aside the democratic institutions that he's referring to. So he came, he set aside the democratic institutions, and he also now is going to reinstate them. Well, at this point, I will call on him to reinstate the democratic institutions that he has bastardized as soon as possible so that we can have peace in Rivers State. Right now, the peace that we are referring to in Rivers State is the one that we will have when the state of emergency is lifted in Rivers State. If we say that there is no peace in Rivers State today, we mean that there is no peace in Rivers State because we have been put under a state of emergency, which was and remains unnecessary at the time as when they put it, the president put it in place. And as long as this state of emergency remains, and as long as Ibas continues to believe that he is in Rivers State to work against the people of Rivers State, we will continue to resist and exercise our rights. And there is also what is called rights to choice of religion. Rivers State is majorly a Christian state, majorly a Christian state. I read that he has spoken to Khan, which is wonderful. But Khan should also remind him and let him to remember that we Christians have a right to walk along the streets of Rivers State that belong to us and pray for the peace to return to Rivers State. We have a right to sing Christian songs on the streets of Rivers State. It may look like protest to him, but we have a right to protest, even if they look like protest to him. I want to say this again, that the women of Rivers State should not be disrespected by politicians, by the military, by anybody, because we deserve respect. This is our state. Whatever happens, Ibas is not from Rivers State. He can't be from Rivers State. He will not be from Rivers State. Are we happy that he is here? No. If anybody tells him that we are happy or that they are happy that he is here, it's because it is okay for them that he is here. It is not okay for us because it is infringing on our democratic rights. It is infringing on our constitutional rights. It is infringing on our right to be women of Rivers State.